What is up, everybody? I hope you're having an awesome day. If you're watching this on the old upload, this is a live stream, so I'm going to be waiting maybe a few minutes just for people to get into the live stream because they're going to be notified by YouTube. Today, I've got a couple of things to announce to you, which is pretty cool. Been working on lots of stuff over the past few weeks, many of which you'll probably know about, but a few things you will not know about. So I'm going to release all the information today and let you know a bit more about it as well. So hopefully we should be live. I'm just going to check the stream and just share it in the Facebook group as well. But when you're in, guys, just say hello. If you get any questions, smash them out there. I'm more than happy to answer questions. Let me have a look. We are live. Right, that's posted, which is all good. Right, cool. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone? So there's basically the two things I want. If you're watching this on the upload, the two things I want to talk about is the Amazon course that I've been working on, and kind of an update on that. And then the second thing is a Mastermind group, and I want to give you an update on the Mastermind group that I have running already, and tell you about a slightly different one that I'm going to be starting up. So that's the kind of the two things that I want to talk about today. Just make sure when you do get in, you say hi. Brian, yeah, Susan, hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you all. But yeah, I need to kind of play around with what times to either upload videos is one thing. Like upload video times, I'm not really sure when the best time to upload for me is. And I have noticed when I schedule an upload, it doesn't kind of perform as good. So I've been away for the weekend, I've been doing things, so I scheduled all my videos for the weekend. They don't quite perform as good, maybe because it's content, I don't know. But yeah, because I'm in the UK, and I think about half of the people that watch me are from the UK, about half are from other countries. So I don't know, are you in the UK? Is this a good time for you? If you're not in the UK, what time is it for you? And is this a good time? So this is about, it's 7:30. I think, yeah, well, no, 7 o'clock, sorry, 10 past 7 in the evening in the UK. Really weird day in the UK. Like the sky's been like a really weird colour, which has been pretty weird, pretty bizarre. Yeah, so thank you for joining me, guys. Today's video is going to be about two things I want to talk to you about in particular. And of course, if you get questions, just smash them out there. I'm happy to answer questions. I hope you've been enjoying the content recently as well. Of course, the content has been quite Amazon focused because of the release of the course, which will be very, very soon. And I will explain to you what day that will be as well. In the UK, good for you. Awesome. Awesome. Glad about that. Glad about that. What else? What else? What else? Let me just... Hopefully we'll get about 20 people in here today. So let me just start talking about the Amazon. So if you've been kind of following my journey, I think last week or the week before, I started work on an Amazon UK FBA course, and I've finally finished it. And I'm going to show you the back end in a second, guys, but it's turned out to be 81 videos, which is just mental. That's more than I thought it would be. But as I was creating them, I was like, oh, actually I need to do a video about like whatever topic it was. Some ones I took away, but then I actually added more than I took away. So I ended up with more videos than I thought I would have. So I'm going to take you through the back end now, and I'll explain how you can get your hands on it. At the moment, there is a waiting list, and I will be doing extras for the people that sign up to the waiting list and then get it on the day, and I will go through what those are today. I just need to get an email because it's on my emails. So yeah, I'm just doing like an email campaign in the lead up to it. So the only people that are going to get access to it straight away are the people that are signed up to this mailing list, which is the first link in the description. So it's jonny-bradley.com/Amazon FBA UK. It's just a simple opt-in form. That's literally it. You'll get one email tomorrow. You'll get another email on Wednesday. which is when I'm going to release it to you guys. I won't say exactly when on Wednesday, but it will be on Wednesday for the people that sign up. I might do a YouTube video about it. Well, I probably will do a YouTube video Wednesday night on it, but by that time people would have already enrolled. I've got a lot of people on the waiting list already, which is pretty cool. So let me go through the kind of first announcement in that sense of if you are looking to get this Amazon UK course and you want to get in there early and you want to get the extra things that I'm doing, I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to be doing for these people as a kind of as like a thank you for kind of supporting me, because a lot of the names I see are the people that I see again and again and again. So basically, you're going to get early access to the course. I've emailed you these people with the actual time of release as well. So they have to keep an eye on their emails. The first person that signs up is first of all going to get an hour coaching call, which I charge £100 an hour for normally. They're also going to get one free logo design as well. So when they need to get their logo designed for their Amazon product, then we're actually going to get that done for him or her. So that's normally about a £50 value or so. They're also going to get one free export of your back-end keywords for your Amazon listing. So when you have to actually create your Amazon listing, you have to pay for your keywords to be generated. So you can basically find other people's keywords and a whole bunch of other stuff to make your Amazon listing as good as possible. So I'm going to be, again, doing that for free for someone. And normally you'd have to subscribe to a website to do that, which is about $60 a month. I think it's like $69 a month. So it's about £40 value for that one. So that the first person will get all of that. Second person is going to get 30-minute coaching call, again about £50 value, and they're going to get the back-end keywords as well. Third person that signs up is going to get all their back-end keywords sorted for when they create their Amazon listing. And also, this is quite a nice one, everyone in the top 10 or everyone that signs up in the first 24 hours, whichever comes sooner, so whichever comes sooner between the top 10 people to sign up and the first 24-hour period, they'll all get a shout out on YouTube. I'm going to send you a personalized thank you letter, so I'm going to write a letter to you guys. It's just a big thank you from me, and to give you some tips about getting the most out of Amazon, really. And then everyone will also receive the free affiliate marketing ebook as well, just again as a little extra, just to say thank you for the people that get in there straight away. So again, those hopefully you'd like those guys, but again, pre-warning you a little bit. I've had a lot of people sign up to get early access for this on the waiting list, so I think that they will go quite fast. I definitely, the first person to sign up will probably happen in the first few minutes. So yeah, if you want to get any of that stuff, then you've got to get in there early. You have to be on the waiting list. Make sure that you see my email tomorrow, and that you mark it as not junk or anything like that, because when I email you on Wednesday, that will have the link to the course, and that's when you can get it. Amanda excited, awesome. Sam Boyd, hey, got the email, going to get top 10 at least. Can't wait to start this journey. Yeah, this is a thing. Like I've been not, I guess, overwhelmed. Like I actually have been kind of overwhelmed with the response. I didn't expect so many people to sign up for the waiting list. I also didn't expect so many people to message me and say I'm getting it straight away. And again, that kind of prompted me to think, actually, I want to do a little bit extra for those people, like yourself, Sam, that they followed me not through just like this particular thing, not just through Amazon FBA, but the whole journey, and just always commenting, liking videos, subscribing, all that sort of stuff. So for me, it's just a way that I can give a little bit extra back. Of course, the course took a long time to record. To be honest, I'm a little bit burnt out this week. You can see towards the end of the course, I get a bit, my voice kind of lowers in tone a bit. But that's just because I wanted to get it done. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to share my screen with you, and I'm just going to show you what's on the back end, so you can have a little sneak peek. Let me know what you think of it as well in the comments, and then I will tell you what the second announcement is. All right, cool. So this is the course as it stands. I will be adding things as we go. So I've got everything here that you would need to get going, and to be honest, a huge amount more. But there are a few things I want to add in but I just need to get a little bit more information before they do it because they're super complex topics. And again, they're not going to be for beginners. These are for advanced users. So again, it's not necessary for the launch. So the main things that people always ask me about, well, they're always on here, but creating companies and understanding accountants and insurance and duty and VAT and EORI numbers and all this sort of stuff, which is boring. But at the end of the day, you need to know if you're starting up a company, and you need to know if you're importing goods to the UK. And lots of people don't know how to do this, and it can be quite confusing. So I try and make it as easy as possible for you to understand. Then I go into kind of the two topics which I'm probably most proud of. The first is the product research strategy, and I honestly believe this to be the most comprehensive product research strategy you can find on the internet at the moment. I've taken courses, I've seen them all, and there are things in here that people just don't put in. So some of these videos are quite short, some of them are more important than others, but again, they're all necessary to find profitable products to sell on Amazon and actually make a very good business out of it. I see lots of people make silly mistakes just because they don't know some of these things. You know, they don't know how to use Google Trends. They don't know how to use like how to find a patent. They don't know how to bundle. So these are things I feel are massively important, and that's where the success will be made, is in your product research. You can have your company set up in the best way, you can have the best marketing, but if you screw up your product research, unfortunately it's not going to work. So you need to do that. The next thing is sourcing your product from China. Again, a few really cool kind of tips I've got just through my own experience, like with negotiation, how to frame your messages to your suppliers and things like that. Some stuff about samples, and then getting logo and actually package design as well. Loads about ordering in terms of the shipment. We've got some stuff about your shipping plan, getting your barcodes, again, how to do all this stuff. I walk you through how to do everything on your product listing to create a product listing that's better than every single one of your competition. So again, some lovely examples. The keyword research, again, so the first 3 people that sign up are going to be getting this for free. Again, that does cost money. So I'll be, all of this stuff adds up. All right. What are you laughing at? And then we're going to go down into the Amazon advertising and some advanced techniques. So some stuff that I've learned through doing affiliate marketing and through personal branding is I've learned a lot about Facebook advertising and websites and how you can generate leads for e-commerce companies and for things like Shopify using Facebook. Now, why can't we do the same things for Amazon? Why can't we build a brand website and get more leads for your business through Amazon? So that's something that a lot of people don't see and don't get. Last thing is getting ungated. So rather than just having a bit of information about how to get ungated, I actually go through each individual category and say what specifically you need to do for that category, because they do differ. There's small print for every single category, so you just need to be aware of what they are. And again, this can be updated quite often because these things will change. Of course, there's a little summary of the end-to-end process and weekly Q&A. So when people get questions, I see this all the time, people have the same questions, and if I haven't answered them and people, 3 people ask the same question, that's going to be a new video which will be recorded for exclusive content for the course, so people can go back and watch it. But also people that join the course can then, once they've watched the whole course, go down here and see some of the frequently asked questions that a lot of people will be asking. And in here as well, I tell people about the modules that I will be adding in the future. So for example, one of the things that people have asked for is, if I'm in the UK, what if I want to sell in Germany? What if I want to sell in the US, but I don't want to make it really complicated? So what I'm going to be doing is explaining how to do that. Again, a little bit more complicated, but it's actually not too hard once you know what you're doing. But you can't be a complete beginner to do that. I also have an affiliate program, again, where I just explain a little bit about it and how you can get involved if you do like and want to recommend the course to other people. So yeah, what do you think about that, guys? What do you think? Are you liking that? I've lost YouTube. Where's YouTube? Jordan, go on, son. Right. Tanner said trends wasn't important. Tanner wouldn't have said trends isn't important. He would have probably said Google Trends isn't as important as something like BSR, because trends, as in if you're speaking about specifically Google Trends, then he may have said that that's maybe not important, but he wouldn't say trends is not important, because why would you buy a product that is out of trend? You wouldn't do that. You need to know where the trends are. If you have a trend that's every summer, you need to know that. People make mistakes. I saw something on my phone today on Facebook where someone has to liquidate their stock because they bought a seasonal product, and people in the comments saying, "Well, did you check it using Google Trends?" And they said no. So yeah, if you ask me, trends is very important. It's extremely important, actually. So yeah, but that's the point. Like, people make mistakes because they're not told the right information. People won't check camel.com. They won't check Google Trends. They won't check patents. They won't check all this stuff that you just need to know. It's not like, I'll be fine. Like, that won't affect me. Well, it will affect you if you don't look and you just don't research properly, which is why I see people make mistakes, which is why I've added all that content in, is so that people don't make mistakes that are so easily avoidable just within like a 10-minute bit of research. You can avoid that mistake completely. So there we go. That's kind of my thoughts on that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Does that look? I think that looks a pretty comprehensive course, if you ask me. But yeah, that will be coming out on Wednesday. But you need to sign up to the mailing list, on the waiting list, to get access straight away, to be able to get all the lovely bits and pieces that I'm going to be offering for those people that sign up straight away. And then eventually, probably I'll do a live stream Wednesday evening, so you guys can get the code, get the URL on Wednesday evening probably. So I'm going to give the people on the waiting list just a little chance to beat everyone to it. What is this comment about? I don't care what anyone else says, but Kanye West is the greatest artist of all time. He's up there with Picasso, Ralph Lauren, Steve Jobs, Walt Disney, Jesus Christ, and etc. Fire, fire, fire. Cool. I actually don't think Kanye West is that good. Just going to put it out there. You could feel free to dislike this video. But actually, guys, thumbs up for the video. Thumbs up for the live stream. Yeah, I don't really like Kanye West, unfortunately. I'm not really into that sort of music. First product should be up in 2.5 weeks. Awesome, Derek. That should be really cool. Just in time for Christmas sales as well. So yeah, you're going to be making bank over Christmas. What holidays are the largest in the UK? Christmas holidays by far. UK is just getting onto the kind of Black Friday deals. It's only been the last that I've noticed, at least, the last few years, that Black Friday has been more of a thing in the UK. But that's normally, I think, the last Thursday or Friday of November normally. I'm not quite sure. Someone's going to have to correct me on that, because I know it's like maybe the Thursday or Friday after Thanksgiving. I don't know. Yeah, so normally that, and then you'll have lots of people in January sales, but that's normally big retailers that have that sort of stuff. And then of course you have Cyber Monday, but for us, for people doing e-commerce, it's always going to be Q4. That's, most companies make 80% of their profit within 20% of the year. So they will make, again, 80% of their profit, which is a lot, within 20% of the year. So within 6 weeks or something, whatever 20% of 12 months is. It's pretty crazy, and that's obviously Christmas. So that's the most profitable time, because people are spending just money on everything. You can up your prices a bit, and you can lower your prices a bit. But yeah, so Amazon do some weird things in Q4. So they restrict toys and games for new sellers, and they also put the FBA fee up. So you have a higher FBA fee, but you sorry. I think you have higher storage fees, but the actual fulfillment fee is less, because they want you to get your products out really quick, and they don't want you to store your products in their warehouses. I've been subscribed to your channel and gave your channel a thumbs up today, and everyone has their opinion on everything, so I don't discriminate. I just educate. Nice. No, I like having you in here. It's cool. get a bit of a different topic going on. No, I love music. I'm massively into my music. I've been a musician for years and years and years. Um, yeah, I'm much more into kind of like, I don't know. Most people think it's really boring music, but I like acoustic stuff. I like fingerstyle guitar. I like a lot of classical music. Again, I'm quite like one of those sorts of people where yeah. So that's just kind of me. And I like rock music and like tech metal. So yeah, very very different from what most people will like in terms of mainstream media. But there we go. We'll be doing a live workshop, as in like a face-to-face workshop. I will be doing, yes, I will be actually, yeah. I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but yeah, there'll be a proper kind of face-to-face workshop. Probably what? Probably within the next month. I don't really know. There's nothing being planned, but it's going to be somewhere in London. We're going to hire out some like office space. And yeah, it will be paid because we just need to pay for the kind of event and all that sort of stuff. But it will just be paid to cover the costs. It won't be paying to make money. It'll literally pay just to cover the costs of hiring the venue and stuff like that. But yeah, we want to get a few people there because the last one we did, it was in a restaurant and we kind of took up quite a lot of space. And we want to be able to present and teach people stuff rather than, we like doing, the guys that did it with me, we like doing all the personal stuff. But yeah, I want to do more of the presenting as well, to teach people get some knowledge. Just if you would just keep an eye on my YouTube channel and Instagram, you'll find out when that is, but probably within the next month. William, which is easiest to start, affiliate marketing or Amazon FBA? Amazon FBA is very easy. It is, in terms of, you don't really have to think about too much. The part of Amazon FBA, which is the hard part, is just being consistent with your product research and not jumping the gun. Again, not doing your proper research. But actually, in terms of if it's easy or not, Amazon is very, very easy, but you have a higher startup cost. You have to spend money on stock. So a lot of people don't do it for that reason, because they need to spend money. They need to actually invest in something to sell. Whereas affiliate marketing, it's all about how do you get someone's attention and how do you get someone to click a certain link, how do you get them to leave their email address. So it's harder to get those sales. However, it's way cheaper. You can do it for zero. You can start a YouTube channel today. You don't have to spend any money on that. If you've got a smartphone and it has a camera on it, then, well, there you go. You've got your camera. So it doesn't cost you any money there because you might already have that. So you can do it for free. If you just speak about something that you're passionate about, just document your journey. Like, all I did was I just documented what I was doing from day one of my YouTube. And if you look back at that video, it was awful. And I look back at it and it is just totally cringe. And probably this one is totally cringe. But you just got to start somewhere. However, I find affiliate marketing to be super interesting because you're learning digital marketing. Amazon FBA is just the most passive income you will ever see, because you just do nothing. Once you have your product in Amazon, excuse me, and you've kind of launched it, you just do nothing. And then just build up some money to do your reorder, build up some money to do a new product. But what you see is, I go into shops now and I'm not thinking as a consumer, I'm thinking as someone that also sells products. So I'm thinking, oh, can I private label that product and can I sell it? Write it down in my notes document, go back, like every week I'll come back with my notes document from just general bits and things, speaking to people, and I'll look on Jungle Scout to see how they perform. So yeah, it's really, really hard. They both can be quite easy, affiliate and Amazon. I would say if you have something to talk about, if you have a passion, affiliate marketing can be pretty easy, to be honest. However, with Amazon, I would follow a course. I don't care if it's mine or not. I would definitely follow a course, because there is things in there that if you don't know, it will actually be very hard to make any money. Hope that answers your question. Derek, I'm going to come on to the second announcement, guys, in 2 minutes. I know I forgot about it, but I'll come back to it in a second. Derek, if I already found a product on Jungle Scout for the UK, how quickly would you assume that I could have it listed with the aid of your course. Okay, if you had it literally ready to go now, and you had quotes and you negotiated with a supplier, because that can take a few days because of the time difference, and you do air express delivery, which will be about 10 to 14 days, you could have it in, well, you could have it in definitely before the cutoff date, and you should be selling, depending on manufacturer time. Let's just say they've got no manufacturer time, so the products have already been manufactured, which probably means they're not the manufacturer. They are like a something or other. Then you could have it selling in 3 weeks' time, because it takes about 4 to 5 days for Amazon to actually get your stock sellable. If your product needs to be manufactured, then just add on 3 weeks to your manufacturing time. So yeah, it's possible, but you've not got long. Your products need to be in Amazon and all said and done by the end of November. And it's, is it the 16th of October today? So you literally need to order very, very soon. You can do it. If not, it's not the end of the world. If you don't hit the Q4 sales, it's not the end of the world. There's still going to be a shed load of sales in January and February and whatever. So honestly, it's not the end of the world, but it's nice to be able to just rank your product a little bit quicker over Christmas. Matthew, you're a beast. Thank you. JB never stops. Justin Bieber does never stop. Awesome, Susan. Thank you. What's my biggest earner? Your property, Amazon, or affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is my biggest earner at the moment. Oh no, it's not. Shit, is it actually? I don't know. No, I think personal branding is overtaking it this month. I think it is. So when I'm talking about my ebook sales, I sold quite a few of them. So I think that and affiliate marketing. I think over the weekend I did. Some of it was in dollars, some of it was in pounds. Let me just work this out. So I did. I think it's about $400 on Saturday. What's $400? It's £300. Okay, cool. £300. Yeah, so it was about £500 in affiliate marketing over the weekend. So that's $659, which is pretty decent. And then I sold quite a few ebooks, probably about £200 worth of ebooks as well. So as you see, affiliate marketing for the weekend was way higher than my personal branding, but it just comes and goes. It comes and goes. That's why having multiple streams of income is so important, because they will just go up and down. But that's cool. My property is not much. However, my property has gone up 50 grand in the last 2 years, or just under 2 years. So that's a pretty good earner, if you ask me. Heard Toys and Games is only blocked to new sellers who don't use FBA. No, there is a blanket restriction. So there's a restriction on Toys and Games category for new sellers in between November and 31st of January. So this is something I'll go into in the course with ungating. So there's 3 classifications of gating. There is gated categories, there is brand gating, and restrictions. So this is classed as a restriction for Toys and Games as a whole. It's only Q4. Okay, I'll come back to these questions. Let me answer 3 more questions and then I will come back. I want to give you my other announcement. So Jungle Scout, a necessity when researching products or other proven methods. Okay, there are other ways to do it. However, I used another Jungle Scout alternative. It was way, way worse when you actually looked at the figures in terms of what people were actually selling. Excuse me, just bear in mind that Jungle Scout and all the platforms that are similar to it, they work across an algorithm based upon the BSR. So yeah, they're all estimates, so you have to check. You have to check, like with Roy here, 999 cart method to be sure. I also have an automated way where you can do the 999 cart method that also does like forms and stuff like that. Roy was quoted 1400 USD freight on board air shipping for my product. How much did you pay for air shipping? Oh god, my air shipping. I can't even remember. All I remember is that when I actually added it up, my air shipping my sea shipping was a third of the cost of my air shipping, and I had 3 times more units in my C shipped unit, my C shipment. So I don't know how that works out, but yeah, airship isn't expensive. It's worked out per kilogram, but I remember per product, I think it was about 4 or 5. I don't know if it was pounds or dollars, but it was 4 or 5 pounds, probably dollars to be honest, $4 or $5 per unit delivery with air shipping. Very, very good. So I don't know how many units you got, but yeah, quite expensive. Thanks for the answer. No problem. What do you think would be a good initial investment? In the UK, initial investment about £1,500. You could do it for $1,000, but there's extras that you have to pay for that no one really talks about. So you have to pay for your keywords, you have to pay for logos, you have to pay for pictures, you will have to pay VAT, customs duty, your Amazon seller account. What else? I think that's about it. So you will have to buy some more things. So I'd say about £1,500 will get you a really decent amount of stock to get started, and it will give you money to spend the extra, to get the extra things that you do actually need. Like again, Jungle Scout, you'll need Jungle Scout. So this stuff adds up. Where do you learn about Amazon updates? Amazon email you when they update stuff. So if you have a seller account, they will email you updates. You just have to read them. Just don't ignore. Amazon are the emails that you do not ignore, because there could be something damning to your business which you need to update. Right, no problem. Okay, so my second announcement, guys, other than the Amazon course, if you're looking to get into it, then it'll be coming out within the next couple of days. If you want to get into it and get all the added benefits, then you need to sign up to the waiting list, which is in the first link in the description, right? Now, the other thing that I've done is, I just need to pull up my notes here. Okay. So I am starting a new mastermind group. The reason being is that people are asking me for it, which is pretty much it. So I'm going to put a link in the description, second link, just now. I have a mastermind group at the moment, and there's just a handful of people in it. They pay me about £250 a month, but I give them one-to-one support. It's more of a mentorship than anything else. And I said I was originally going to have 8 people in that group, but actually the amount that I've got in there is more than enough, and I'm going to continue to leave that mastermind open. And if one of them decides to leave, then I will open up one space for someone else to come into that as more of a mentorship than anything. One of the guys, his name is Bradley Riley. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And he signed up about 2 weeks ago, probably about 3 weeks ago now, but he just uploaded a video to YouTube. I didn't know he was making this video, so he did a review video on the mastermind. And since speaking with me, since joining the mastermind, he has doubled his income. So he's self-employed. He went from about 3,000, was over double it. He went from 3,000 to 7,000 a month, literally just from speaking to me and implementing the things we spoke about. So that's pretty crazy. And lots of people ask me, they want to get into the mastermind, but they can't afford it. And I say, that's cool. It's not a problem. I've got other things you can do. Watch my YouTube channel. Look at other people's YouTube channels. So what I decided to do is start up a new mastermind group that is less money. So it's not going to be the same level of, it's not going to be like the one-to-one that I've got with my other mastermind. So, we speak on a weekly basis. We text in a group on a daily basis. This will be a Facebook group, and I will be going live in it every single week to give you like the kind of really kind of in-depth information. And I'll do weekly giveaways for like gift cards and like calls and stuff like that. So it should be pretty cool, but it's going to be basically a very to the point like overview of everything that I've been doing, everything that you could be doing to get yourself that little step further. So I've put a link in the description which will take you to the sign up page. It's a monthly membership. Again, if people come in, that's cool. I'm not fussed if people don't get into it. It's not it's not the biggest thing. But if you do want to get some extra value and you want to use the knowledge that I've been able to gain and then some, like for me, mastermind groups is all about accountability. And like I've put a few bullet points in there. It's where you share ideas. It's where you find a support network that you could have never have found because everyone's willing to pay for knowledge. I found myself personally joining masterminds was something that that changed it for me completely, because you network with people that are really serious about entrepreneurship. And from doing that, I've met people that have really given me great ideas. Again, I've given them ideas as well, but you would never have that opportunity if you'd never got into that group in the first place. You know, everyone says that you need to surround yourself with excellence. You know, you're the sum of the 5 people you spend time with. I've seen the direct impact of that, and now I know that my mastermind members have seen the direct impact of that. I want to open that up to more people, give people the ability to opt into it. Of course, I can't give the same time commitments than what I give to my mastermind members, which is why I set the price a bit higher, is so that I don't get like 50 people in there. Not that 50 people would sign up, but so I'm just going to leave that open. It's going to be on my, on my descriptions from now on. I'm not going to push it too much. I'm just going to say if you like it and you want to understand more, then it's going to be there. So yeah, what do you guys think about that? So we've got those are the 2 things. We've got the course coming out on Wednesday, doing loads of extras for people that sign up very, very early. I'll give you an overview of those again, guys, if you've just joined. Other than that, I'll probably go in 5 minutes. So get any last questions in the next 5 minutes, and I will answer them for you. Right, where's my emails? Yeah, because I sent an email out today. I need to check the email before I tell you what it is. Also, I'm working on an affiliate marketing campaign, and it's starting to build up traction, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to sharing more information about that and doing some more content on affiliate marketing. Okay, so the first person that signs up will get an hour coaching call, which is £100 value. They will get a free logo design for their products. It's about £50 value. They will also get well, basically, I'll do the keywords for their product, their keyword research, which costs about 40 quid to do. Second person will get 30-minute coaching call. They'll get the keywords sorted for their product as well. And then the third person to sign up will get the keywords sorted for their product. The top 10, or everyone that signs up in the first 24 hours, whichever comes sooner, will receive a shout out on YouTube. That, if you have social links, then I'll do that as well. You'll have a personal thank you letter, so I will actually send you a thank you letter. It'll be handwritten, and I'll put some information in there, because I'm really thankful for everyone that will be signing up and has supported me. And then everyone will get a free affiliate marketing ebook as well. So if you want to learn a little bit about affiliate marketing, then you'll be able to get that for free, and all the benefits that come with that, like the Facebook group that's specifically for kind of internet marketing and stuff like that. What's the difference between FOB and CNF? So FOB is freight on board. I'll explain the difference between them. And CNF is cost and I think it's no insurance and freight. So CNF, cost, no insurance and freight. FOB normally does include insurance. FOB is very similar to CIF, which is cost, insurance and freight. CNF is cost, no insurance and freight. So if you're doing CNF, then you need to sort out your own insurance, because if something happens to your products while they are in transit, then you are really I would go with FOB or CIF. FOB is the kind of the norm to go for. Most people go with FOB, but if you can go with DDP, which is Delta Papa, then that's duty paid. So everything paid, all customs duty, taxes, everything paid for you. So you just have one price, that's it. And also your manufacturer and their freight forwarder would organize everything for you. So it's just, you don't have to do anything. So if you can do DDP, that's the one to go for. If you ask for Air Express door-to-door delivery, then again, they will do FOB. If you have your own freight forwarder, if you're doing sea shipping in particular, then you'll want either the X Works price, which is EXW, or again, you might use FOB or CIF. I'll go through everything. I go through all of that in the course. It's quite complicated, but yeah. Love the course idea. However, I think a 2-hour call would be better. Would you consider a face-to-face meet? A 2-hour call would be great, but I don't have enough time to dedicate 2 hours to 10 people, unfortunately. So if 10 people sign up, I cannot give, I can't give an hour call to 10 people. I just don't have enough time to do that. Obviously, I run like YouTube every single day, Instagram every single day, all of this sort of stuff. I just haven't got time for that, unfortunately. Which is why I set my prices the way I do, is so that only the people that really want to have a coaching call are the people that would book it. Because otherwise, I spend all my time on my phone, although helping other people, but I wouldn't actually be able to work on things like YouTube. I wouldn't be able to, enjoy the day-to-day life. EXW is X Works. That's what it stands for. So that basically means where the manufacturer will make the product and they will package it, and that's it. So you have to arrange pickup, delivery. You have to get it out of China, get it into your country, and then get it to Amazon. So they literally only do the manufacturing part and the packaging part. Face-to-face meet in London. Yeah, I will do a face-to-face meet in London. Again, I don't normally go into London very much, just because it takes time, and that time is time away from doing stuff like this. For example, I went away Saturday and Sunday, and again, I have to schedule all of my work. I can't just not do work, because it's all about consistency, this game. So if ever I have to go into London, there has to be a pretty good reason for me to do that. And again, I won't just do it for the sake of it. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm just being honest. I will be doing a meetup, again, probably in about a month's time. I don't know exactly when. I need to organise it, and it will be more like a seminar type thing, not just with me. There'll be other people there, but that will have to be kind of a ticket thing. So we have to pay for hiring space, and obviously like refreshments and stuff like that. But it should be pretty good. And I think what we're going to do is record it and potentially live stream it as well. Edward, thank you, no problem. Nice one for doing that shipping video. DDP, haven't heard of that. Yeah, DDP is ideal. If you can get them to do DDP, then just do that, because that means you literally do nothing. You just pay and then it turns up at Amazon. Whereas normally, like FOB, you say if it was FedEx, then FedEx will do your shipping update, and they'll say, hey, you need to contact customs. They need information to talk to customs. You then call up FedEx. You have to give them information. They release that information to customs, all that sort of stuff. So it can get a bit confusing if you've never done it before. We make your course PayPal compatible. It is PayPal compatible. You can pay with PayPal or you can pay with card. It is a requirement of Teachable. If anyone actually does ever make courses, Teachable is a fantastic platform, but they require you to have Stripe and PayPal integration if you wanted to have your own. If you want the money, if you want the money like within the same day. Otherwise, you can use their payment platform, which takes 30 days, which is ages. Is your course more geared towards UK Amazon sellers? Yeah, of course. Yeah, just because I'm in the UK, I know more about the UK. The difference between my course and, say, for example, if you're in France, right? If you're in France and you want to take my course, the only differences will be setting up your company, which will be different. Tax laws and stuff like that will be different. And some of the products might have restrictions because of French laws. All of the product research will be pretty much the same. All of the shipping will be the same. VAT, even will be the same. Anything else is different. So for Europe, it's pretty blanket. There's not really a big difference in Europe. Germany, their customs are a little bit tighter, but it's very, very similar across Europe. If you're in the US, then again, it'll be setting up an LLC, getting an EI. I know all the information, so I know how to do it all, but I am gearing it towards like more UK market. But yeah, you need a EIN number and you need your business set up. But again, the only thing to do in the US is you can look for slightly higher sales. That's the only thing, because the sales are a lot higher in the US. But everything else is pretty much the same, to be honest. Also in the UK, there's some services you can't use. You can't use JumpSend in the UK, so I give alternatives for those. So you can do it from anywhere in the world. Everybody saw the shipping video that you do X Works and then your freight forwarder do the rest. That's great. No, I was getting prices for X Works with my freight forwarder. His name's Adam, and basically he was saying to me that, to be honest, if it's going to be X Works, it has to be normally a substantial amount of units for it to make financial sense. If you're doing air shipping, then normally just go with the supplier, because they'll have a better deal with FedEx. They'll have a better deal with DHL and all these people, because they'll be shipping out a significant amount more than the freight forwarder would be. What he asked me to do was get an X Works price and get a FOB price. And he said that he will then work out if it's cheaper for him to do the whole shipment, or if it's cheaper just to do it from the UK port. In my case, it was cheaper just from the UK port. So that's basically it. But for future ones, he said always get the Ex Works price and get the FOB price. Matthew, appreciate the honesty. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Do you think it's worth Duffy? Sorry. Do you think it's worth starting as soon as the course comes out? The way to start as soon as the course comes out. Some people take longer than others to find their product, and again, I go through this in the course as to why that normally is. But yeah, start now. Product research, it doesn't have to wait. You can do all your negotiation. You can do everything, because at the end of the day, like, it's only going to get, it's only going to get better for you, or it's only going to get worse for you the longer you wait, because you'll be able to find products now that other people won't be able to find in January. And if you're then ready to order in December, or December time, maybe November, depends on how you get it shipped, then you can have it at Amazon's warehouse for when other people are just looking for their products. So a lot of people think that Q4 is just shut down completely. It's not the case. It just means that you can't send shipments into Amazon for certain periods. That's the only thing. You can still do your product research. You can still organize your product, get your product listing done. You can do your shipping plan. You can do everything else, but Amazon just can't receive delivery until a certain time. And then as long as you know when that is and you know how long your shipping is going to be, then organize it based upon that, and you should be good to go. But yeah, I would get started as soon as possible. And hey, if you find something like within the first day, like that is possible to find something quickly. Potentially, you can have that product before Christmas. Like, again, that is possible. Susan, really looking forward to your seminar. Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to that. It's good to actually meet people. I like meeting people. I do a lot of work just here, sitting at home. So if you've covered this, how much is your course? I have not covered this in this video. It's going to be £495. It will be that price only. It will never go up. It will never go down. There'll never be any discounts. That's just what the price is. Yeah, so there we go. If you want to sign up to it, you can't sign up to it yet. There's the waiting list, which is the first link in the description. I will then email the people that are in that waiting list to tomorrow. And that will say exactly when the course is going to be released, as in the exact time, because I know people want to get this quite quickly. So I've got those kind of gifts and stuff like that to give away. So if you do want to get any of those, you make sure you're on that waiting list. And yeah, make sure you look out for that email tomorrow as well. If you don't receive that email, let me know. I'll send it in the morning. Sam, do you recommend starting while or after Q4? Honestly, start as soon as you can. Like, as soon as you can. I can't say this like as clearly as that. Start as soon as you can. Oh, my stream health is not good. Can everyone still hear me? Can you still hear me, guys? YouTube is telling me that that it's not a good feed. No, I'll keep going. Yeah, start as soon as possible. Get your product, as in source your product. Find it first of all. Like, got to find the product. Find a good bundle. You might have to organize one manufacturer sending a product to another. You won't know the manufacturing time, so it might take 2 weeks for the manufacturer to actually make your product. So yeah, you want to get all that stuff done, so that when Q4 is over, if you have missed that cutoff date, then you can get your products in on that first day of when they can start receiving goods at the Amazon warehouse. Sooner the better. So get EXW and FOB price, contact the freight forwarder you recommend, and he'll work out the best solution. Yes, and he'll give you an honest solution as well. So if it's done, it's like he even said to me, if it's done with air shipping, it's probably better just to go with the manufacturer, because they normally have much better deals. He'll always find out, because he obviously had deals with everyone, all the different companies. But he said, as a rule of thumb, generally, they have a better deal. It's only where sea shipping that comes into it, because there's way more smaller costs within sea shipping that the manufacturers do not tell you about, and frankly, they probably don't even know about them. Yeah, he'll work out the best solution. Have you sent a confirmation email for the wait list? Because I haven't got anything after signing up. If you sign, okay, I haven't got any automation set up. I'm handwriting an email and then sending it. So if you sign up just now, then no, you won't receive anything at all. It's just going into a little folder of emails, and then I email everyone in bulk. Yeah, so pretty Neanderthal way to do it, but I couldn't be bothered to set up an autoresponder because I've been playing around with using GetResponse, Aweber, because my MailChimp got banned. I found out GetResponse, I do not like it at all. Aweber, I also really do not like it. I just don't find them to be user friendly. Like MailChimp is just so good, but they blocked my account, so I set up another account. So I'm using that now. Just don't do affiliate marketing with MailChimp. That's what you're not supposed to do. And also don't speak about making money online with MailChimp, because that's why I got blocked. Cool. I'm glad you can hear me. Yeah, maybe my internet went down for a bit. Join late, no worries, Rory. Would you mind touching on Q4 FBA warehouse closure, not accepting goods in quickly? So basically, if your goods aren't in, well, you have to have your goods in the Amazon warehouse before the end of November. So again, before the beginning of December. That's it. The only other things that are happening over Q4 is that the storage fees go up significantly. So if you have like 1,000 units, then you want to get those 1,000 units out of Amazon warehouse if you're not going to sell them, that is. So say, for example, you had a bad performing product and for some reason you had 1,000 units. Amazon gave you the ability to have a removal order for free, which normally costs like, I think it's like don't quote me on this, but I think it's under 50p a unit, where you can remove that stock from the Amazon warehouse. So they were doing it for free because their storage fees go up during Christmas, during Q4. Yeah, so basically, if you don't have your products in by the end of November, you're not having them in. And then goods take about 4 days to be managed. Have Amazon said the UK Q4 cutoff date? I'm pretty sure it's the last day of November. I'm sure I can double check that. I might put it in my diary. But you don't want to leave it till the last day. So that's the 30th. So really, you need 2 weeks for your products. To be honest, if I was ordering products, I wouldn't do it any later than the 6th of November. And if it's air express shipment, no later. Because then you have 2 weeks. You then have a few days extra just as a buffer, and then you have a few days for Amazon to just sort their stuff out and get your products in the warehouse to actually receive the goods. Yeah, you could potentially leave it a little bit later than that, but I would not feel comfortable doing it myself. You have a Facebook group that I'm going to go in 5 minutes, guys. Getting cracking on to nearly an hour here. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you have enjoyed it, just smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not already. But yeah, I'm going to wind it down in a few minutes. I've got nothing else to talk about, so I'm just going to answer these last few questions, and I'll see you guys very soon if you do want to leave before then. You have a Facebook page with 45k likes. Cool. So far, I've been doing affiliate marketing, vouchers and deals. Want to get into dropshipping? Any advice? Dropshipping. Any advice on the easiest way to start and switch? So you want to get into affiliate marketing dropshipping, or you just want to get into dropshipping? So it depends. What are you actually asking? So if you just want to get into dropshipping, then I don't know a huge amount about dropshipping. Personally, I don't like the business model because customers have to wait like weeks to get their products. And if I'm a customer and I have to wait a couple of weeks, 3 weeks to receive a product, I'm pretty pissed, to be honest. So I wouldn't shop with that company again. Whereas if you're doing something like Shopify, but you fulfill it yourself, then I think that's way more beneficial, because you can then keep that customer for a lot longer, because they're going to come back to you again and again because of your good service. So I don't know, only get into drop shipping if I don't know too much about drop shipping in terms of any advice. I would say, actually I do have advice, scrap that. Learn as much as you can about Facebook adverts. Spend a lot of money on researching Facebook adverts, because it's super hard to get knowledgeable at it, and you've got to spend money to make money. But yeah, Facebook is where it's at. Yeah, Facebook's where it's at. We're pretty much impossible for sea shipping. No, sea shipping, way too late. Way too late. Just bear in mind, with sea shipping, they say roughly takes about 30 days. That's just not true. So if the boat was to leave, right, then it could take 30 days, but depending on the wind, it can take longer or shorter. And just, stuff like that. But also bear in mind that these ships are absolutely ginormous, and they don't leave every single day like a plane does. Your units has to get to the ports. They then have to put it into the shipping containers. They then have to get those shipping containers on the boat. That will take time in itself, and the boat might not be scheduled to leave for 2 weeks. So then, from ordering, you might have 2 weeks of them kind of sorting it all out, packaging it. You might then have 2 weeks waiting for the boat to leave, and then another, 4-5 weeks of the actual shipment, or 4 weeks of the actual shipment. You then have maybe, hopefully your goods will be released from customs within a day or two. Then you have delivery to the actual warehouse, which might take a day. You then have about 4 days of Amazon organizing your shipment so it can be sold. So that's a long period of time. Sea shipping, either do it because you have to, or do it when you've built up a steady amount of stock and you know exactly how many you're selling. Then move from air shipping to sea shipping so you can literally cut your expenses by 60%. When is the beard and hair tutorial coming out? I have very bad beard and hair game. Don't you worry about that. So never, probably. Pretty much impossible to see. Yeah, I've already read that. Facebook is forever putting one restriction after another. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, Facebook. Fortunately, I've not been shut down by Facebook yet. I thought I would have. For some of the adverts I was running, I went back and looked at them because I didn't know what I was doing, and I was like, I probably should have been shut down for doing these. Right. Literally, I am going to go in 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. Thank you for bearing with me, but I'm going to go. Found out product was found your product, but sorting out delivery sounds like not worth. Yeah, sea shipping is not worth it right now. If you have to do sea shipping, order if you want it for January. Order it within the first couple of weeks. No. Order it 2 weeks into November, and then you should get it for January. Switch to get drop shipping or something. Yeah, drop shipping is pretty cool. Affiliate marketing, I believe, is easier, to be honest, and just easier, just generally easier. But they're all based upon the same method of Facebook advertising and understanding how they work. If you don't understand Facebook advertising, you're not going to make a huge amount of money on drop shipping. You can make money with affiliate marketing if you don't know Facebook advertising. You just have to use free traffic and you have to use social media. What is the news? You just got here. You're late. Damn, you are late. So the news is that the Amazon FBA course, I'm going to go in a sec, the Amazon FBA course will be out on Wednesday. As for the time, I'm not going to tell you. However, if you sign up to the waiting list, which is the first link in the description, I will email you tomorrow with exactly what you need to do. So I'm going to email everyone on the waiting list on Wednesday at a specific time, because I'm going to be giving away things to people that sign up within a certain time frame and stuff like that. So just to go over that one more time for you guys that have stuck around or that don't know, joined it late. First person will get an hour coaching call. They'll get a free logo design for their product. They will also get all the keywords, the back-end keywords sourced for free. Again, that normally costs about £40 to do that. The second person that signs up will get half an hour call and they'll get the back-end keywords done as well for them. So I'll get that sorted when they need it, when they're creating their product listing. The third person sign up will have all the keywords sorted for them. And then the top 10 people that sign up, so this is everyone that signs up within the first 24 hours, whichever comes sooner, will receive a shout out on YouTube. Now, if that is going to be just your name, or if you have any social links, then it can be that as well. It will be a personal thank you letter, so I'm going to write a really nice thank you letter. It's just something that I want to do for you guys. And then the other thing is you'll all get a free affiliate marketing ebook as well. Dan, autocorrect. Gareth, you are very late. It's nearly been an hour. So guys, thank you ever so much for joining me on this live stream. It's been wicked. I always love doing these, and I'm probably going to do one tomorrow. I'm going to do one on Wednesday as well. So we're going to be full of live streams this week, but all about daily uploads. I will be uploading every single day. If I don't, send me an email calling me a prick. But thank you for coming, guys. We've just had loads of people join the stream, but sorry guys if you've joined. I'm going to end the stream now, but go ahead and the upload will be in a few minutes. Start watching from the beginning. Leave any comments if you've got any questions. Hit that thumbs up button, and of course subscribe if you want to see more videos and more content in the future. Speak to you guys very soon. Bye bye.